Hello, everyone. John Bruna here with the Daily Quote, coming to you not from northern India, from an ancient monastery up in Ladakh in the Himalayan mountains. That's what the image in the background is. I'm still away at a retreat center up in Crestone, Colorado, so I think this is a much better image than the blank wall behind me. Let's go ahead and get to today's Daily Quote. There are elements of our lives at this very moment that were only mere hopes at one point in our lives. Attending to and appreciating the gifts in our lives today is a potent remedy for the fruitless desire for what we don't have. I have found it so important to remember that I worked really hard and strive to have some of the things in my life today. And not just talking about material things, but the types of relationships I have, the people in my lives, the experiences I've had. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I was once actually homeless, living in a homeless camp underneath a bridge by a river. And, just the thought of uh, having a vehicle that runs or an actual house or shelter was a big deal. And I think all of us in our lives, if we look back and think about what we had hoped for, whether it's a college degree or a particular type of job or certain relationships or people in our lives, we've accomplished a lot. We've received a lot. We've earned a lot. And then today, we cannot even be thinking about that. We can't even look around the life that we have today and have a deep sense of contentment and appreciation for what we already have. Our minds can easily go to what else do we need? And that's an interesting word, need. We often confuse the word need with desire, want. It's a little struggle there with need and want. I'm pretty sure that in general, most of us as human beings already have all our basic needs met. And then our lives can be filled with these desires of what I want, what would make me happy. Then we see other people in our lives having things that we don't have. And, vacations, even photos in nice places. Like this was, Ladakh, India. I had an opportunity to go to. Think, wow, I'd like to go there. And now I have dissatisfaction. As soon as our mind goes to what we don't have, there's a dissatisfaction. Totally unnecessary when we look at what we do have. So I invite you today to notice those desires that arise, dissatisfaction. Maybe counteract it with deep, rich appreciation for what you do have. And what I'm talking about is cultivating contentment, not just gratitude. I don't like the word just gratitude. Gratitude's empowering, so not gratitude, but rather contentment. Contentment's subtly different than gratitude, and I'm a firm believer that gratitude is a cure for a huge amount of our mental and emotional suffering. When we're in gratitude, we don't have anger, resentment, jealousy, fear, insecurity, or we're filled with gratitude. But this is a subtle shift as well as gratitude is contentment for what you already have, for what you've already accomplished. To look around your house, to look around and see the things that you have achieved in your life, the life you get to live as a result of everything that you've struggled through, that you've worked for. Things in our lives, remembering way back when, what our hopes once were and what we've already accomplished. So the invitation today, with today's quote, is cultivating contentment, a deep appreciation for the things that you do have, you've already accomplished, that you've already earned. Hope you find that helpful.